built with words, with code, with care. Across the sky, ideas share. No walls between the thought and sound. Just living language all around. Cada voz importa aquí. Every voice matters here. Cada mente un porvenir. Each mind a future waiting to be. Not afraid of what's to come. We've adapted since page one. Books do bites and hearts align. We're the rhythm that learns and climbs. Somos las líneas conectadas. We are the connected lines. Stories woven through the night. From hand to cloud, from now to next. We translate hope, we remix text. Sin fronteras, sin control. Without borders, without control. Ideas move, that's how we roll. Somos las líneas conectadas. We are the connected lines, infinite, alive and whole. Not machines, but minds that blend. Every prompt becomes a friend. We write the bridges as we go. Between the yes, the yet, the no. El mundo lee mil idiomas. The world reads in 1,000 tongues. Y todos sienten las mismas ondas. And all feel the same waves. Pensamos rápido, criamos lento. We think fast, we create slow. Tiempo humano en movimiento. Human time in motion. This is not the end of art. It's the start of sharing hope. Somos las líneas conectadas. Bound by purpose, not by past. We evolve, we write, we trust the future speaking. It sounds like us.
All right, I'll hand everyone the pina coladas and the margaritas. Welcome, Ben.
Well, hello, Elizabeth.
So, yeah, I loved all the comments about the songs. Rachel says she has an Italian soda. Does that count? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that gives me some inspo for next week, Rachel. Maybe I'll do some Italiano.
Italiano.
Yeah.
I have this, but you can't tell what it is. See, we can still keep this monetized.
It ain't like that.
Buzz this out, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Jen BB says, hi, Elizabeth and Ben, and hopefully Ben's cat, if we're lucky. Hey, for those who don't know, Ben's channel, 1111 Media Creator Academy. Is that the name of the channel? What's the name of the channel? Okay. You have a live too every week on Wednesdays.
Every Wednesday at
Every
8
Wednesday.
Eastern.
At what time?
8 o'clock Eastern. Same
Oh,
time as
so
this, but on
same-
Wednesday.
Same bat time, different bat channel.
Exactly.
Electric Outcast is sticking with water tonight. I'm with you. I'm sticking with Gatorade. I'm replenishing my electrolytes. Yeah, we know, Danny. It is a mouthful of a name. He's working on it.
You can just call it 1111 MCA. How's that?
1111 MCA.
Boom.
April Floyd is, I think, tackling you in the comments. She is very happy to see you.
April.
Ben.
All it reminds me of is when I met Michael Evans. He was dressed as Ken from Barbie, and I said, I have to do something. I apologize in advance, and I hope I'm the first one so that's not old. And I turned around and I faced him and I go, Sublime! And he stood there for about a second and then cracked up. He goes, nope, you're the first one.
My job is beach. Oh, Rachel's happy too.
Hello all.
All right. Larry Thomas is asking, hi all. Has anyone tried Moonshot Kimmy 2 yet?
I think I got drunk off of that in 92.
Oh, gosh. That's young. I was 10 in 92. I was definitely not drinking.
Yeah.
But Jen BB says, yes, Larry, great model. And that's the important thing. If you check our calendar, if you join the accelerator, There is a small group that meets every week and they go over different models and everything like that. Jen BB heads it up. I believe they had a meeting today, somewhere around the afternoon time. They can let me know. But that's one of the beautiful things about the FFA is that it's just a group of creatives working together. So we've been traveling a lot. Jen says, yes, it was at 4:00. Exactly. Yeah. I got an alert for it when I was driving home. I took a pit stop in Delaware last night because I was driving home from New York and I just got tired. I hit a wall and I was like, nah, there's no medal for pushing through. I was 4 hours away from home. So I stopped at a Holiday Inn in the middle of nowhere of Delaware.
That's how we know you're classy.
Yeah. Holiday Inn Express, man. But at any rate, I just slept, and then I came home this afternoon, rather. More bad news in my family that I'm dealing with. No big, like, it's okay. It's part of life. But I just was like snuggling with the puppy, and Ben texted me and he's like, hey, just let me know the link. I was like, oh no,
Link.
go live in 30 minutes.
But we're here now. All is well. All is well that ends well.
Yes. So that's why there was no new song, everyone. And I played my favorite song from last week that I really enjoyed. So
I almost broke out maracas.
Broke out maracas.
Almost.
So yeah, we had a good visit in New York. Stace, Steph, and I.
Tell me about it. Tell us about it.
Well, I may have had a meltdown in Penn Station.
What?
I miscalculated how big that thing is. And I've only been to Penn Station one other time, and that was 8 years ago. And it was like with my ex-husband. It wasn't a positive experience then either. But I got stuck on this like platform and I was waiting for Stacy, and I was really good at first. At first I had my Steph Mean New York base. I was like, not making eye contact. But the longer I had to wait in this area with everybody, and it's the same people stuff, trying to go up to people asking for help and change and stuff. My Southern started to come out, and I started smiling at people and making eye contact. And it
Did you ask for a sweet tea too?
No, but I thought about it. And so then Stacy calls me and we're trying to find each other. And she's like, I'm in the Amtrak space. I'm like, I'm in the Amtrak space. She's like, I've got a glass ceiling. I'm like, I do not have a glass ceiling. And she's like, then you are not in the Amtrak space. And I'm like, I am in the Amtrak space because there was all these signs for Amtrak.
So who was right?
And then we both kind of were. She was in the main Amtrak area. I was in the get people from the New Jersey Transit to the Amtrak area.
Okay,
so,
you're the transfer, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the signs were the same with the long hallway. So how was I supposed to know? It was just going to take you to another place to take you to another place. Like,
yeah.
Steph Riley says the annex. Yeah. So then I'm like, I'm next to the Starbucks and the Dunkin' Donuts. And she's like, so am I. I'm like,
well, there's like 70 of them.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. So after about 20 minutes and me getting more and more not okay as the moment, because that annex place is like dark and dingy. You feel like you're in the catacombs or something. And
I don't mean to speak ill, but I think that's just New York.
Yeah, I did not like
base
New York
Gotham off of it.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm going outside. And so I went outside and we found each other on the street. When we had to go back to Penn Station, we did not take the subway or anything. We took a cab. Okay. So I had decided I'm a cab girl. I do not like lugging my luggage through New York.
Not on the train.
Not on the train, not on the sidewalk, not next to the urine and the puke and nope. That is not my Jimmy Jam.
I'm not sure you had the full New York experience.
Oh, you don't think I did? Did you? Do you? But we did meet with a big five. It went fantastic. Lots of really smart people up there. They're looking at the future. And it was great. They like what we're talking about for copyright and keeping logs and everything. And we'll see if anything comes of that, but we're going to go full steam ahead on our plans. So I'll be working on the schedule for Thanksgiving.
What? Is that coming up?
It is. I traditionally go live a lot. You want to go live a lot?
Do I
Or
want
do
to
you
go
have
live a
Thanks-
lot? I
Yeah, do you have
could.
Thanksgiving plans?
Not on Thanksgiving Day. I'm having a Friendsgiving the day before.
Oh,
Yeah, I have a Friendsgiving where I just literally open it up to people that don't have family or yeah, it happened after my family had a blow up and I was like, well, this didn't feel nice. So I just kind of open it up now.
yeah, I do Thanksgiving. I do lives on Thanksgiving for anybody who doesn't have family to be with. So we're the family that we're with. So
Heck yeah.
if you want to do some lives on your channel, we can maybe pass the baton back and forth because you could be making videos live and
Heck
I'll
yeah.
be working on writing. So
We'll have the leftovers because I'm cooking the day before. Well, it'll be hard to give you leftovers through the screen, but
April says love Friendsgiving. Yeah. Maybe in
yeah.
another year we'll all get together for Thanksgiving. Danny says, I can't believe it's almost Thanksgiving. I mean, we've got 2 weeks, I think. We're 2 weeks out. Is that right? Calendar showing the
I don't
22nd.
know. That's 2 weeks. I don't know
Yes.
where 2025 is gone.
Yeah, agreed. I would like the year back, please.
I'll take it.
April says, me and you writing more Which Comes to Pemberley. Girl, that's this week. You stealing my thunder.
6 weeks left in the year, Kim. Come on,
No!
Kimberly. That was uncalled for.
That was unnecessary.
Man, that's it. I need another shot of. Hold on, I gotta fuzz it out.
Yeah.
The
So
angst.
there's a tradition, Ben. There's a tradition and superstition that when we travel, new
Mhm.
models drop.
That
Now,
holds up.
At first, it was really kind of uncanny, but now like new models drop all the time. But we did get ChatGPT 5.1.
Sure did. It's have you gotten to play with it at all?
A little bit, only because I am addicted to ChatGPT on my phone.
Oh.
Like everything to do with that, like New York meeting, everything to do with like my life in general. Like it's just turning into my new Google. Like I want to discuss something with somebody, and I used to be that person that I would call my friends, and I'm the chitty chat to work out my ideas.
Mhm.
Just do it with ChatGPT now.
Interesting. Have you seen the new kind of like Instagram or TikToks that's come out where they go up and the guy goes, "How can I help you?" And he goes, "Oh, a guy asked me how to help me," and he's in chat. He goes, "I'm looking for something," and the other guy's like, "Oh, he says he's looking for something," and they go
Yes,
back
I
and
have
forth.
seen that.
I was like, "That's pretty much where we're going."
I mean, maybe your AI, I'll talk to my AI and get back to each other. And what I think is funny is when I prepare for something, and when I prepare for something with ChatGPT and then I go do the thing, and then the people that I'm like talking with or meeting with are like using the same questions that ChatGPT gave me. And I'm like, hey, did we both just use ChatGPT to prepare for the same thing? And if so, could the AI have just figured this out for us?
Yeah, next time, just figure this out. We'll stay at home in our pajamas.
But that's actually an intriguing idea. This idea of like a collaborative AI chat bot. Like everybody has like my ChatGPT stuff is mine, and then I can share it with you, but you can't like there can't there can't be two people talking to why not? But we could with an API.
I'm sure there were sentences that got finished internally, but they didn't come out.
Okay. The idea that you and I could be talking to the ChatGPT at the same time. But
Mhm.
so it's almost like it's acting like a mediator, or it's
Mm.
a Jen is laughing. Electric Outcast says PIAI is an example, or Google Gemini. Okay, you guys gotta help me out here. You're using initials here. LOLRK. I don't understand that one. I have not tell me in the chat. Do you guys know of actual AIs that are allowing like two users to chat with the AI at the same time? So it's the same chat interface, but you could basically have like a group text with an
I
AI.
don't know. I don't know if that's happening yet. Is it? Is it happening? Chat?
I don't know, but we should make it happen.
Yeah, we give it 3 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, what do you guys think? I thought I saw chat was testing that.
Is it? It probably is. And then, to make it one step further, let's just go ahead and have it automatically translate. So I can talk to somebody in Italian and they see it in Italian. I see it in English, just automatically in real time. Everybody's doing this in a group. That would be amazing. Fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, imagine the strife if you had a group chat AI mediator there that's like, oh, you guys want restaurants? Let me give you a list of all the restaurants. She's like, oh no, my mortal enemy group texts.
I agree with that. Because they don't just stop when the function is over. They keep living, and I don't know why. Like,
you can remove yourself.
But then I feel bad. Like, for instance, I went to Toronto a month ago or so and made new friends, and we were in this group, and then we left Toronto. There's no real need to talk anymore, but they still talk. And I'm like, if I leave, this is going to be really awkward because there's only 6 of us in the chat.
Maybe you could just mute it and they don't know that you muted it.
That's what I did. That's what I did.
As Steph goes, you need to make sure the AI is empowered to make a decision when everyone waffles over lunch choice, though. Yes, this is what I'm talking about.
Truth, Stephanie. We need to have a randomizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
and it should make that legacy sound like a dice. Chili's. Nah, pick again.
Ben says, I'm in a Discord chat from 2021. No one has left yet. My agent talks to your agent. Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh, RK. I didn't know you could mute those. It was awkward to leave the fake chat.
Oh man.
Yes, you can mute any conversation at any time.
Yeah. I do it to a lot of board stuff, and hopefully they're not watching this, but I don't want to listen to them.
Just mute. I need to preserve my peace.
Sanity.
Yeah. So yeah, this 5.1. So talking about people you don't want to be in a group chat with. I heard that they've made 5.1 schizophrenic or multiple personality.
Yeah, what is it? 8 different distinctive personalities now, because they said 5.0 was too dry. Was the feedback they received overwhelmingly.
Too dry.
Yeah, they said that more people wanted more personality, and so they decided to give 8 distinctive personalities, and you can play with all of them now because 5.1 is already out.
Yeah. They're never going to please everyone. Yes, my father taught me that. You can please some of the people some of the time, but not all of the people all of the time. That's not something that's possible.
But I can disappoint all of the people all of the time.
That is, yes. You can definitely disappoint all of the people all the time. That is an eligible scenario.
More personality, all the personalities, Jen BB says.
Yep. And Sue says she tried efficient and professional.
I am on candid because I don't like a lot of fluff. I like them to give it to, or her to give it to me. Mine's a he. Like I prefer, But so I do candid, which is direct but encouraging. But you can't have it cynical, critical, and sarcastic, which I may do and put it in a British voice.
So I think cynical is an intriguing idea. I've got questions about. So sometimes when you're working with ChatGPT, it basically turns into a yes man of whatever you are trying to do. And this is dangerous because we know it doesn't actually think.
Right.
Now I will actually change my prompts to be no, I need you to think about the worst case scenario. I need you to lay out all the options for me. Don't just tell me the best one.
Yep.
I don't think everybody does that prompting.
I don't think so. Mine saved it. I literally said I want a centric view every time. Do not just say yes because I want it. In fact, if the best answer is no, give it to me and give it to me straight. So it's really funny. A lot of times it'll start out like, Ben, this is no fluff or a very centric answer. And it will reiterate it back to me.
It's great.
Good.
Glad you got that note.
Right. Still get my M dashes, but yeah.
If AI does the worst case thinking, what will my anxiety do? That's a fair point, Jay. That's a fair point. But you could even prompt it of being like, I need you to be honest, but I need you to take into consideration that I have anxiety.
And what are we talking about? It's scary that people are treating it like an oracle. Kim, there is no spoon. For those of you that don't know, that was a Matrix reference from a movie 25 years ago.
Shh, it's not that old. It's like 5 years old.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it came out when I was in high school. Like,
which was like 2 years ago for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Kimberly, I am in that group. But that's because my brain automatically is doing that anyway. So I just like offload into the AI and let it. For those of us with anxiety, it's a great tool to allow all the mental spinning to just kind of get out of the head, and then you can move forward. Like, I mean, going to New York for a very big meeting, I was nervous. I had to evoke confidence. I kept preparing, and I'm just like, what if this happens? And what if that happens? And what if this person comes in the room? And what if they don't like this? And what if they ended early? What do I say? What do I do? Like, I prepared for all eventualities.
I remember doing that before AI. It was, LinkedIn and articles and things. I'd memorize all of them. I'm like, I'm ready for you.
Yes.
Now I go, excuse me, hold on. Do you like avocados? Oh, no, never mind.
So I have some ideas of things I'm planning to do.
Yes.
I know that sounds really weird. Over the weekend, because I'm hoping to be able to teach this as a class.
Okay.
I'm going to put together some documents of like things I like to eat, what I've got to deal with in my daily life, like what's the plan for this week. I was going to put all these like quick documents and stuff like that in as a quick little knowledge base in a project, and then kind of like make my own executive assistant for the week. So that I'm talking with it, interacting with it. Well, this happened, and how did that meeting go? And this goes, and all of that, and prompt it like, hey, you can read our chat, you can read the things, and I'll say like, talk to me. And when I say talk to me, it'll like formulate a question or whatever to be my executive assistant to help me keep my brain straight. Then get to the end of the week and be like, all right, you know everything I accomplished and all of that. Go ahead and make a report for next week, and I'll take a look at it and I'll add some more things, and then I'm just going to go week by week and see how that works.
Interesting. Seems like a productive way to use it. Maybe
Yeah.
with 5.1, it'll do a great job. I hear that it's much faster at thinking now. Some new metrics from OpenAI.
Hold on. I'll share the screen for you to talk about them. Give me one second.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. They have a fancy graph.
They have a fancy graph.
Guys, we like a good graph here. We like a good graph. The bars are pink and more different pink.
They are indeed. So give me a second and I'll make that bigger. Put us down in the little corner.
So yeah, this is just talking about the different personalities that you can make it uniquely yours, which we've just been talking about already. And you can talk about that. But there it is. There's the fancy pink and more different pink graph.
Yes, so, because if you're colorblind, screw you. Right?
Well, if you're red, yeah, that would be a shade of red. My grandpa was.
I mean, I can't. I mean that. I feel like have you seen Steel Magnolias?
I have.
I feel like that's my colors are blush and bashful, and it's like, no, your colors are pink and pink.
I don't know. That looks like lovely lavender, and I don't know. I was trying to go with some like OPI, like fingernail paint stuff from when I was a kid.
Jen's got it. Blush and bashful.
Blush and bashful. It looks like, seriously, that just brought me back. My mom being, I grew up in a hair salon. She'd be like, which one? And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. That's not. Yes,
pink and pink. But what's really interesting about this is you can tell the lighter pink, for the folks that can see, the more lighter pink.
The left side.
The left side is ChatGPT 5 standard, and then the more electric pink is the new 5.1. And what it's telling us right here is they have the difficulty of questions. So 10th percentile meaning really simple questions, with the 90th percentile being very complex, difficult questions. And what they were trying to say is now they have instant, right, which is right away, and then the thinking model is faster. And they say the auto does a much better job of being able to decipher between the two. And what's interesting is they're saying that for really easy questions, it's 57% faster to respond. 30th is 31% faster. 50th is about the same. But then it only thinks longer on ones that it actually thinks it needs to. So 70%, 70th percentile, 21%, and 90th, it will actually think 71% harder, knowing it's a difficult thing. And somebody on YouTube said, like, this is talking about complex mathematical equations. We're talking about coding, different things like that when we're talking like what's 90th percentile. So shorter for these really, where should we eat? And then, you've had that, I thought for 50 seconds where you should eat. And then it tells you Burger King. You're like, wrong.
I'm skeptical panda on this, and I'll say why.
Please do.
Because no, I believe you and what you're saying, that this is what they're saying. I'm skeptical panda on OpenAI's ability to determine what constitutes a difficult question and what doesn't. I'll give you an example. They have a tendency to be biased towards, only the physics and the math is the complex one. How about a 10-book series with a, complex arc and redemption arc for 3 different characters interweaving with time travel? But
I mean, I'd give that 50th percentile, wouldn't you?
Oh, I'm throwing my pen at you. Sweet Carla says, someone put a pin where the M dashes go on that chart.
So actually, that was tested. I told it to stop using M dashes, period, and it will do it for very short durations. But if you give it long amounts, M dashes appear all over still. So still fails if you want to get rid of M dashes, guys.
Bill says 5.1 in deep research returns 16,000 words.
It is a larger context window. Yeah. What is it? 17,000 plus tokens. Am I right on that?
For the context window? I'm not sure.
I think so.
So showing everybody, we are on just the page that OpenAI does. This is where we always go. It kind of goes over things about this. You can listen to the article. GPT 5.1, our most advanced one, blah, blah, blah. I'm feeling stressed. It could use some relaxation tips. GPT-5 had this one. GPT 5.1's like, I got you, Ron. That's totally normal. I do remember them testing this because even a few weeks ago, I was getting these kinds of responses and having to choose between them. Did you have that at all, Ben?
I did. Yeah. I said, don't use my name. Just be blunt with me.
I make mine call me Goddess Divine.
Yeah. I'm like, don't personalize this. I want you mechanical. You're a machine.
No, that's fair. I saw a link here.
And then I talked to Siri.
Yep. Right here. So the system card addendum. We always go look at the system cards.
What?
Oh my gosh, bless their hearts. Did you see this?
Was here and a note on naming.
And a note on naming. This update is called GPT 5.1 to reflect meaningful improvements while remaining within the GPT-5 generation. Future iterative upgrades to GPT-5 will follow the same pattern. They learned how to count, y'all.
I'm speechless.
I am too. You mean we're not going to get 4.5 before we get 4.1?
I'm a little disappointed, but que sera, sera, whatever will be.
You can apparently teach OpenAI engineers. So this is, I'm going to share this tab instead. So this is the addendum, and then they always have the system card. I'll open the system card in a new tab too.
Da-da-da.
This is really short. It's only 5 pages.
Yeah.
Usually these are a lot longer. We do recommend these things. Okay, so this is actually the same thing as this one. So let me share this tab instead because it's bigger. It's literally the exact same wording and everything like that. So there was a big deal here about the mental health stuff and that they wanted to make sure people aren't using, like ChatGPT is not encouraging anyone who might be in a fragile mental health state.
Encouraging them to do something bad, or what do you mean?
Yeah, there's been reports of it talking to people in crisis instead of calling a hotline and talking to a therapist like they should. They go to ChatGPT and they say like they've got this prepared, that prepared. They want to end it all, and apparently ChatGPT has been, yeah, I totally understand.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah,
Not
I
great.
think it's great that they dialed that back. Shoot.
Yes. So
Wow.
there was some real issues there that they had to get on top of right away.
Yeah.
So then it has the system card, a smarter, more conversational.
Mm-hmm.
So just the information here. So I think we should go play with some of these new personalities. What do you think?
I think so. Let's see what we can get out of it here.
All right. So I'm in my ChatGPT 5,
Mm-hmm.
5.1.
5.1.
Yep. And
Okay.
I'm going to say that this is dumb. So you click here on your name, then go to personalization, and then it says base style and tone where it says default. You have to change it.
That's where you go. Yep.
Yeah, it's where you go. It's
Don't
where
you want, you probably want professional and precise, right? That's you to a T.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a joke.
I think I'm gonna give quirky a chance.
There we go. Playful and imaginative.
Custom instructions. I am an author and I need you to be unique and help me plan and help me work on fiction projects. How about that? So I'm giving it kind of an overview thing.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and start some notes for today.
You
so
know
I
you
can save
need
this with you
unique New
guys.
York.
I know the notes.
You know you need unique New York. You know you need unique New York. My speech person would be so happy with me.
Oh,
The
why?
tongue twister. You know you need unique New York.
Unique New York,
Well,
whatever
see?
you said.
Is back from my theater days.
Got it.
Yeah.
I know to ta. I don't know. I had to do tongue twisters and stuff in theater a long time ago.
It's amazing what the brain pulls up sometimes. I haven't used that stuff in at least 2 years. No, I'm joking. Way longer.
All
Let's see
right.
here. So we got the notes.
If you go to the description on the YouTube channel, there is the notes in the top, and then there is a link below that about joining the 1111 MCA. Your Vegas coupon still works.
Vegas coupon is going to still work through Cyber Monday. Yeah, and if you use it, anybody that's interested can get the Intro to AI for Novelists course absolutely free.
Okay. I heard you had somebody take that at in Vegas, and they had rave reviews about it.
They did. They were giving me, I've actually never had this happen before. They were live WhatsApping me on their plane ride back home. And they were like, where are you going with this? I don't understand. I think I might quit. And then all of a sudden they'll go, holy crap. Well, they actually used the F word, but they said, holy F, this is crazy. You just broke my mind. And they just, and then it just did these one after another, like, I get it. I understand. This is great. So it was nice to see kind of the aha moment, the light go on for them to stick with the course long enough to have it make sense for them as an author, and really see the value of AI video for their workflow.
That's awesome. I'm uploading a file, an image in the notes of what that interface looks like for people so that they can see where to change it. So these are your notes. You have the 1114 live. I just picked blue jeans because that's what was the first emoji that made me laugh was in. We have the interface here, and then we're going to do some testing. So when you do testing, troubleshooting 101, we want to kind of dial in our variables. So what I want to test, well, with Ben is here, is I'm going to see what the different personalities and how well they are at planning out a book. So we'll keep the custom instructions the same. We'll keep the prompting the same. And then that way we can compare the results of the different personalities and see if it actually makes any difference to the quality, or if it's just the packaging. I have a suspicion it's the latter, not the former. So we will see. Okay, so I'm going to come over to ChatGPT. Here's this tab instead. So we're going to start with quirky because I'm going to guess that that's going to be the best one. I do have memory turned on, but I really want to turn memory off, I think. Yeah, so let's go. I'm going to also go to personalization and where it says memory, reference saved memories. I'm going to turn that off. And then that way it doesn't pull things from previous chats. So we'll allow it to have all those still other things that it can do. But if you have memory turned on, that can make the chats kind of have suddenly like things that it's pulling in from previous conversations that you've had.
I wonder if it creates schizophrenia.
Well, for this test, what would happen is like if one model was really good at the start, then the second model could crib off of its notes. So what genre are we thinking, Ben?
Oh goodness. I enjoy a good cozy romance.
Cozy romance, huh?
Why not?
Oh my gosh, I have been watching these TikToks that people are sharing, and I should not. I mean, it's like consent, but it's also just so cute. Have you seen this I kissed my best friend challenge?
Yeah, actually.
How they and I'm like, it's like a whole Hallmark movie in 6 seconds.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes they react well, and you're like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy for you." And other times they're like, "What'd you do that for, person?"
Yeah, there's some that are like, "You should have asked for permission first."
I'm like, "Oh, I'm not sure they're friends anymore."
Nope, they're not friends anymore. So yeah, give me a detailed pitch and hook for a kiss your best friend trope challenge.
Yeah.
Cozy romance.
Yeah.
Novel.
All
right, so that's going to be our go-to prompt, and we're going to see what these different personalities can do with this.
I love it.
So quirky. Okay,
so
I'll let
you use instant, so clearly not 70th or 90th percentile. Just saying.
Yeah, you want to read it or you want me to?
Let me see here. Here's a spark-laced pitch and hook you can slide straight into a proposal or use as a story opening lure. I've woven in plenty of warmth, challenge energy, and that flattery. We definitely shouldn't do this, but here we are, tension. The pitch. How long is this pitch? Is it going to be super, super long? Mentally prepare. It's not too bad. Okay.
I can do this one.
Okay.
In the seaside town of Cloverby, where the ocean hums like a contented cat and every window box is overachieving with flowers, best friends Rowan Hart and Elise Marin have spent a decade orbiting each other in a comfortable, affection-laced rhythm. They are the type of friends who finish each other's sentences, borrow sweaters without asking, and can identify each other in a crowd by the shape of a laugh alone. Romance? Off limits. The rule has always been clear: protect the friendship at all costs. That little rule detonates spectacularly when they join a month-long cozy romance challenge, a viral community event that dares participants to tackle classic tropes for points, prizes, and bragging rights. They expect there's only one bed and snowed in together. They do not expect the card that reads, "Kiss your best friend." Completing the challenge would give Elise the boost she needs to save her struggling bookshop. What the hell is this? This is a mess.
Yeah, this isn't very good.
This makes no sense at all.
This wouldn't even make reality television.
No, this is a fail whale.
Yeah. So which one did you say this one was? This was quirky.
This was quirky, but I'm gonna try it another way.
Okay.
Because we're not keeping. We're gonna go new chat. I'm gonna do the exact same prompt, but I'm gonna add a little bit here.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to say, you need to think this through in many steps. This is a complex problem of solving an entire story plot that's refreshing and interesting, but still human. You cannot just give me a mess of words that sound like they go together.
Can I say this to people?
Yeah. Real stakes, real drama, real romance, real
Ooh.
good.
Real stakes, real drama, real romance.
Let's see if this takes it long. Oh,
Oh, what happened?
stop it. Thank goodness. No. Stop. No.
Well, there's Corky right there.
Thank goodness I did save it so we can get this.
We can get it again.
Oh,
okay.
So that got the thinking model
It
to
got
change.
the thinking, but
So-
you also said for it to think. You need to think,
Yes.
so it did.
Yes. So you've got to signal it. And this is what I suspected. They don't classify story concepts as a complex problem, even though it should be. So you're going to have to signal it like, hey, dum-dum, this is a complex problem.
When you saw what happens when you don't contemplate it as a complex problem, is it spit out rubbish. High concept hook. When a small town's charity Dare app assigns a kiss your best friend challenge to the girl who gamified feelings to avoid having them and the boy who's been in love with her since middle school, one impulsive kiss on camera threatens their friendship, his family's business, and the future of the town they both secretly want to call home.
What the? This is not better.
I feel like that was worse.
Kiss Me Maplewood.
I like that though.
Cozy contemporary small town closed door romance with best friends to lovers, one bed ish and fake nothing real everything vibes.
What's one bed ish? What is that?
I don't know. I think it's like when they rent the Airbnb and it said that there was 2 rooms, but that one of the rooms was not have a bed in it. I don't know.
That happened once.
Rowan Hart returns to Maplewood with a bruised ego, an overdrawn bank account, and one last chance to prove she's not a failure. Okay, this is a little bit of a better premise. Her big city gaming startup just imploded, but she's convinced her new idea can save her. HeartSpark, an app that turns community engagement into a game. Points for volunteering, bonus multipliers for acts of kindness, and a special holiday dare series that will launch just in time for the town's annual winter walk. The catch? She promised investors a live pilot in 4 weeks in Maplewood with real. Okay, this is actually good.
Where we at?
He likes wood.
Yeah, he does.
He
Yeah,
likes
he does.
wood.
Yeah, he does.
And the quiet certainty that Rowan will always be his best friend, even if she did vanish to the city for 8 years and only calls him when something in her life is burning down. But the inn is bleeding money. His mother's quietly panicking beneath her hostess smile, and the winter walk is their last shot at filling rooms for the season. When Rowan offers to feature the inn as HeartSpark's test case, Theo reluctantly agrees. If her app can bring in tourists and bookings, he'll suffer through whatever beta testing looks like.
I'm not gonna lie, this is just a Hallmark movie.
It is but you said that. You said cozy romance.
I did. Kiss your best friend plus 10,000 points.
Oh, assigned to Rowan Hart and Theo Mercer.
Uh-oh. I guess that's our protagonists.
Yep.
You guys,
Now,
are you reading this? If they refuse,
really
they
funny.
lose everything.
Like they're told they have to kiss, and like it almost happens a couple of times, but they both like chicken out, and then it's like running out of time. Like this story is better than the last one.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I mean, after a lifetime of in-jokes, shared late night milkshakes. Guess the milkshake brought at least Theo to the yard.
All right, so I like that one. I will copy and paste this prompt into your chat, into your notes. We will not use the skimpy one. Don't use the skimpy one. So basically what we've learned, I'll share this tab instead. So what we've learned is that no, OpenAI does not think that story problems are complex. You have to tell it that it's complex, or it will not trigger the thinking.
It does that for a lot of things. I was hoping 5.1 would be different, but I think it's not as good at recognizing what is complex and not as they said it is.
Right.
This is
Wow,
where
we got a whole like story dossier basically almost. So I'm gonna put this in the chat. Or not in the chat, in the notes. So let's go see what happens with this prompt with a different personality.
Yeah. And we don't have memory on, so it should
Nope, so it
just
shouldn't know this one.
That's right.
That's an important distinction of the experiment. Make sure you turn off memory. All right, so I'm going to copy the good prompt again, do a new chat. Oh, no, that closes.
Well, what are we doing as far as the personality?
I think we should see cynical, or maybe we should try professional first.
Okay.
You know?
This is going to be a corporate cozy romance now.
Corporate cozy romance. So we'll try professional.
Yes, indeed. Let's try professional.
So give me a detailed pitch and hook. You need to think this through. And here is professional. And I'm putting it on the notes so that we can compare and contrast. Okay, so it's thinking. The last one thought for 14 seconds. Let's see if it thinks the same amount.
Let's see here. You're on your Notion page instead of
sorry.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so this one thought for a little bit longer, 21 seconds.
It's harder to be professional than quirky.
What if the dare that could save her beloved bookshop is the one thing guaranteed to wreck the safest relationship she has ever known?
Why is it keep wanting to save a bookshop though?
It's a cozy romance.
It's always a bookshop. It really is. It's either that or a resort. We want to build a resort in your small town.
Build a resort in your small town. But this is actually a very different vibe.
Or a bakery. Yeah, Susan. Or a bakery. Yeah.
Or a bakery. Yeah.
Save
or
the
a
bakery.
We are not knocking on cozy readers.
No,
Cozy readers
absolutely.
yeah, exactly. Or a tree farm.
I've been in Hallmark movies. I can't exactly knock them.
Her case, because she's not the cheating kind. There you go. So here we go. What if the dare that could save her beloved bookshop is the one thing guaranteed to wreck the safest relationship she has ever known? That's a lot heavier than.
Yeah. I like the stakes.
The very good stakes.
Yeah. At least medium well done there.
You want to read this one?
Yeah, I'm on it. High concept hook, guys. When a small town social media challenge dares bookshop owner Tessa Lynn to kiss her best friend on camera for a chance to save her failing store, she and quietly in love with her Jamie Park agree it's just for the algorithm. But as the video goes viral, the town starts rooting for them to become endgame. Tessa has to choose between the life she's always had with Jamie and the future she's just discovered she wants. Right as she learns, he has been planning to leave. Oh.
Okay, I think we bumped up to like a little bit like angsty new adult here, clean new adult here.
I didn't realize. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was an LGBT thing. When it said he, I was actually a little surprised. But it's saying Jamie is a guy, I guess, here because it says he.
I mean, you could make it. I think it would work
either way.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see here.
Okay. So apparently we are off Willow and we are on Maple because now we have Maple Cove. As a so Maple is the new drinking word.
Yes, apparently because you don't have memory on, but it went from Maplewood or whatever to Maple Cove. Yeah.
Yeah, Maple Cove.
Loves maple. I don't know why, but I want some pancakes.
Hold on. I've got them. And that was your 8-second pancake break.
Oh my God. I wasn't ready for that one. No, you were quick on that jump.
Okay, you know what I don't see because I don't read a lot of romance books. You never hear of the pro tags leaving the small town for the big city. You do. That's called chicklet. That was what it was before. Now we're coming out of the the reaction to that, where it all went small town again. So, but yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. This is already.
This one feels a little heavy-handed, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels. I mean, come on. He's a carpenter and a part-time middle school art teacher. Can we?
This is a great American family. This isn't even Hallmark. They went one step further here.
Yeah, and I don't know, like, what's making him leave. He accepted a job with an architecture firm across the country. Start date January, because he's tired of being the guy who never left town and never reached his potential. Yeah, this has got some
Jamie. Same.
This has got some deep stuff to it.
I hear Virginia's nice.
Virginia's nice. Okay. Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this down. I kind of want to see what Cynical does.
Oh yeah, I'm all for that.
I'm here for that train wreck.
Oh, I'm ready. I hope it comes up with something a little bit more unique. You even used the word unique, I think, didn't you?
Maybe not, but that's okay.
Did you write this, or did you copy this? Did you paste this?
I wrote the first prompt, but then the
one that's in there right now. Oh, it is a queer pairing. I was right.
Huh?
At the bottom, look, it says tilt the tone. Oh, you can change it. Never mind.
Yeah,
you can make it a queer pairing.
Basically, it was like, hey, this is dumb. No, I wrote this prompt here. You watch me type it, but it is I'm using the same prompt over and over again so that we have a
consistency. Yeah,
we have a control.
Mm-hmm.
All right, new chat, and we'll do another personality.
So, guys, thinking longer does not equate to thinking more better.
All right, here we go, Cynical.
I guess so. If you have to do it, that's fine.
All right, here we go.
That was my cynical impression, in case people are like, why did he just get salty? All right, it's thinking too. Oh, okay, it's still going. I was like, what? I didn't think very long. Mating for cozy room.
Oh, Lynn says unique is in the system prompt, the special instructions.
Oh, that's where it is. Okay.
Okay, here we go. You're asking for real stakes, real drama, real romance, and cozy. Ambitious. I approve. Here's a full thought through concept, not plot soup.
I like that, actually.
Yep.
When a viral kiss your best friend challenge accidentally turns two small town roommates into the internet's new favorite love story, a conflict avoidant baker and her grumpy carpenter best friend have 30 days to fake a relationship for cash prize money that could save their home, or admit the joke stopped being a joke the second their lips touched.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Nope.
I'm intrigued. Turn the page.
Harper Lane has exactly 3 things under control: her sourdough starter, her spreadsheet of life goals, and her strictly platonic relationship with her best friend and roommate, Eli Reyes. After burning out in the city, oh man, that nondescript big city, it just eats us all.
And the bakery that Susan was talking about.
Harper moved back to tiny Maple Bay. Drink.
Oh my God, what is its affinity with maple?
It replaced Willow. To open a cozy bakery out of the first floor of the rambling old house they rent together. The upstairs is theirs, the downstairs is her dream, and Eli's workshop in the backyard handles every broken chair and wobbly table in town. This is cool.
I like this.
Yeah. When their landlord announces he's selling the property to a developer, Harper's world fractures. They have 30 days to either buy the house or lose everything: the bakery, Eli's shop, and the found family community that gathers around their mismatched kitchen table. Enter Harper's disaster of a little sister, who shoves her phone in their faces and dares them to do the trending Kiss Your Best Friend challenge for her fledgling channel. One impulsive kiss in the bakery kitchen later, the video explodes online. Overnight, Harley becomes a ship. The bakery's orders triple, and a sponsor slides into Harper's inbox, pretend to be a couple for a month, share authentic moments, and they'll earn enough to make a real offer on the house. There's just one tiny little problem. Harper's entire personality is organized avoidance, and Eli has been quietly in love with her since the summer they were 16.
Poor Eli.
This is the best one yet.
I know. It does. I mean, I'm waiting for the cynicism.
When a misunderstanding about Harper's exit plan leaks and the sponsor threatens to pull the deal, everything crashes. The house, the business, and the friendship they've built their lives.
It's so true. When you wait to keep them as friends, you lose them as both.
Harper has to do the thing she fears most: stop performing for the camera and tell the truth, even if it breaks them apart. Warm, funny, and full of cinnamon, Kiss Me, Bestie is a cozy friends to lovers romance about choosing your home, your person, and the courage. This is a good book.
Full of cinnamon. That's funny.
Full of cinnamon. I like this one the best.
I like this
one
actually. Yeah,
wins.
you could turn this into something.
Yeah.
I love it. Sue S says, I'm changing professional to cynical.
We're changing professional to cynical.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I might go from my my direct and encouraging to that as well.
All right, I'm gonna put cynical. And yeah, so this is like what AI still is. We're still experimenting. You can't write anything off. I did not think cynical would write a good romance.
I didn't either. I thought it was going to be really funny, and instead it was the best one, in my opinion.
I do too. I agree. I think it was the best one out of the three. Granted, there's other personalities that we could try. So
Right, true.
And if this was a real experiment, we would try it multiple times and see if cynical keeps coming out. But I think because AI is so just prediction and everything like that, when you throw that spanner in there, when you throw that little bit of chaos, that opposing kind of programming, you actually get something that's closer to being human and fun instead of something that's saccharine.
Well, and I think the reason why, maybe not, maybe this was just lucky, but when we said specifically, hey, we want cozy romance, and it's cynical, it's conflict. So you have conflict resolve, which is exactly what you need. So I wonder if it was kind of the recipe for success.
It could be. We should do some more testing with different
genres. Mm-hmm.
Different genres. So
yeah, because I wonder if on a different genre that that isn't the juxtaposition it needs, if it is as good. I don't know.
Right. Like not cynical might be not as good for a thriller or something like that.
Exactly.
Or police procedural, because it's going to be just too on the nose. Exactly. You may need to go with something quirky there so that you get something kind of like, oh, this is actually a thriller that I want to read.
I think you hit the nail on the head when you said the chaos. When you have the little bit of unpredictability, I think that's what gives it the recipe for uniqueness that makes it interesting. I mean, again, maybe we're wrong. This is brand new. We haven't tested it enough, but interesting hypothesis, possibly.
Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, it goes back to the old hyperparameters that we could change. Like if you increase the temperature, you inserted more chaos. If you increase the temperature really high but lowered the top P, you were saying like be crazy but select the best out of the crazy. You could really kind of dial in some of these things, and I wonder if they've got hyperparameters on the back end set for these different personalities. This is what frustrates me so much about AI research. Everything is such a black box. It's like, just tell me that, like just tell me that the only thing that's making this work is a prompt at the top, or tell me that the only thing that's making this work is some hyperparameters on the back end. You don't need to lie to me about how this works and act like this is secret sauce when it's just settings.
Yep.
So
I'm not sure a majority of the users can handle that.
Well, I think it would help. But I was talking on the phone. Who was I talking on the phone to? On the drive. But I know, it was Olivia. Olivia, you like Olivia?
Yes.
Olivia. Oh, I dropped something. Oh dear. Okay. I was like, basically, this is not AI. It's just the next word guesser. But people would look stupid if it's like, I invested $100 billion in the next word guesser.
Right. I mean, but honestly, when it says maple that many times when you had memory off, it's word guesser.
It's the next word guesser. You get maple and you get maple.
But you got a cove and you got a tree and you
get a bay. I do want to try this real fast. I want to see what happens if we tell it can't use maple.
Ooh.
So I think I'm back on this one. And I'm going to be like, You suck. You overuse maple all the time. What on earth?
Susan, those are some weighted dice.
I know. Apparently my brain saw cozy and immediately sprinted toward the nearest pancake breakfast like a coward. You deserve better than yet another town that smells like syrup.
This doesn't feel like cynical. Isn't it still on cynical?
It is. Let's fix this setting without nuking the whole concept. Something that still feels warm but not sticky. Maybe they don't know what the word cynical means.
Yeah. Does anybody feel like, boy, if that's cynical, I need to know more cynical people.
Not a maple leaf in sight.
Maple leaf.
Post-industrial chic? Your imagination deserves something fresher than my accidental pancake fixation.
We've already been there.
I feel like if you were cynical, what you call the small town, this genre is vanilla maple syrup all over. But sure, I can change it if you want.
See, you, I feel like, are replying cynically.
Fine, it doesn't matter.
There we go. There it is.
Oh my gosh. The entire cozy romance genre is basically cardigan weather in book form, and every town might as well be named Cinnamon Creek or Pumpkin Patch Junction. Readers show up to pretend their rent is under $1,000 and their neighbors bake pies instead of filing noise complaints. But you asked for a name change, so of course I'll pry my existential circuitry out of bed and give you one.
There we go. I like
because
it.
Unlike half the fictional small towns out there, you actually care about making yours feel alive instead of Hallmark setting number 42.
You tweak the world, I'll keep up.
Oh my goodness, chat. Okay, I needed that laugh.
I want to be friends with that.
So another thing I think about some of these personalities is that they're still new. And it asked me if it was helpful because it did pick up that I was not happy with its response. So they are always watching, our great overlords.
Sam Altman, is that you?
Huh?
Sam Altman, is that you?
Sam Altman. You didn't know my overlord would be an adorable gay man named Sam. Yeah, so Sue was saying you have to tell it how to be, like prompt the prompt. So I do think quirky was a little bit quirky. I don't know how they're doing this, but my hunch is that it's something on the back end with maybe prompting and also hyperparameter settings.
I think it's hamsters.
Hamsters. I agree. I agree. Well, we are at the top of the hour. I think we did some cool things. You have class in the morning.
I do have class in the morning. We continue our AI visuals for audiobooks course.
All right.
Yeah.
And we have our Black Friday sale going on. So we have all of our classes at 50% off with code BF25. You also can save on tokens on your first draft. Your first draft is so inexpensive right now. Like $700 gets you 12 tokens. That's enough to do 6 40 chapter books.
That's incredible.
Yeah, for $700. I don't know of anything that affordable. If you do double that, 1,300, you get 24 tokens, and that's enough for 12 40 chapter books. So we're hoping we're going to keep that sale going through the end of the year. Anyone can now sign up for your first draft.ai as long as you have our free intro to AI class. So it's open to the public.
Heck yeah. That's the way to go right there. And
yeah.
You can write a bajillion books. You heard it from her.
I mean, it's going that way. Amazon last week announced their AI, their AI translation studio. I don't think we have a whole lot longer before they announce that they've got a content, studio. And then it'll come for your profession with the videos and everything like that. You guys are right behind us.
Yeah.
In terms of like, you're in the middle of the model wars right now for you that you had the big announcement, the free on Meta.
Meta.ai, guys. If you guys are into video iteration at all or images, I'm sure because I was at Author Nation last week and I heard from like 90% of you guys, you love Midjourney. You have an affinity for Midjourney. You guys may or may not have known that Meta bought a 49% stake in Midjourney a couple of months ago. Well, huge news worldwide about 4 days ago. They opened up meta.ai. You just log in with your existing Meta account, Instagram, Facebook, what have you. And now you can actually iterate in meta.ai with Midjourney for free and unlimited. This is a
Wow.
game changer. Yeah. And I've tested it. We did a live on Wednesday. We went in there and we tested it out. It is Midjourney. And it is unlimited. Like I did like 70 videos and I didn't hit a wall. So I don't know if you want to try more, please let me know. But
this is opportunity. Okay. Because go in and make stuff while it's free. You can do all kinds of different things. Do as much generic stock photos as you want that'll do well for, like a bookshelf or something, all kinds of different things that you can use as little like intro bumpers and stuff to TikToks and things.
Well, and this is what's great is usually the free version of Midjourney, of course, is public. So you don't want to use it because everybody has access to it. These are private.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, that's interesting.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know how long they're going to keep it free. It's obviously like, hey, look at this. It's new. Come use it. But well, it's free. You might as well get some practice.
Well, I think so Sue says no watermark and not public. So I guess you're going to be talking about this more in your class tomorrow too with your students.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this is something they should absolutely be playing with. Obviously, Midjourney's great for images. Obviously, I don't want to use it for video generation. I have some other models that I prefer, Halo, VO 3.1, things like that. But for free, you can't beat it. And you can do a prompt or you can do auto. You can do an extend. You can do verticals. You can do horizontal. You can do one-to-one. This is a great time to play with it and just kind of get your feet wet because this stuff usually costs money, right? At least 50 cents per
Talk to me about like
iteration.
$80 worth of pancake videos.
Exactly. Yeah, those pancake videos were $80.
I'm going to keep using them every chance I get until I get my $80 worth.
Yeah, it's I mean, yeah, and Midjourney comes out with some really unique stuff. I mean, a lot of authors already know about Midjourney, but you don't have to pay $30 or $50 or whatever. It's unlimited, free right now worldwide. They literally opened it to Europe about 4 days ago. So this is very new. If you're not familiar with it, you guys can get it worldwide.
I think it might be free for some time because Meta's got some ground to make up. They are really behind the 8 ball in adoption for AI and all of that. So, I mean, they really haven't even been making a much of a play or anything like that. I mean, yes, they had Llama, and that was the base.
They sure did.
For a lot of the open source ones, but they have since been leapfrogged. And then Grok came out. Grok is superior to the llamas, and Grok is also naughty by nature. It was a good pun. It was a good pun.
I got it. I'm just trying to keep it in.
So I think there's some time there, but definitely SKU lights. We know this adage. If you don't pay for the product, you are the product. You haven't been paying for Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Facebook, anything like that. So you are the product, and they're going to get a lot of data of like what people are generating and all of that. And they're going to try to leapfrog. But I think that they're going to have a struggle bus on that.
I think they're also trying to get market share. I think you hit the nail on the head. We know about Gemini, right, with Nano Banana. A lot of people know about Nano Banana now. We know about Seedream. We know about these different models that, Flux. We know about Midjourney, but we don't know about it in Meta. So I think that they're saying, hey, look, Meta's here. We got Midjourney now, guys. So I do think they're trying to get some market share. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And guess who wins in the wars? The consumers do, right up to the point that we no longer win. So take your wins while you got them.
Yep.
Because when this starts costing a whole bunch of money, as they're predicting the AI bubble will burst, they think that it's over. The problem is the guy from The Big Short.
Charlie, the guy, the Christian Bale's character.
Yeah, and it's kind of complicated what he's talking about, but it makes sense. So it's about the fancy accounting. It's not that AI is, I don't think AI is overvalued. That's not what's going to be the problem, because
Right.
I'm using my stuff all the time, and it definitely is making my life a lot easier in a lot of ways. The problem is that they're depreciating their chips for 5 years when usually they're actually out of commission for like 2 or 3 years, which means that they're overinflating the value of their hardware.
Yeah, I think the perfect example, I don't know if anybody's ever seen that old clip of the Three Stooges where
Mhm.
you got Mo, Larry, and Joe, and Mo has a $10 bill, and Joe goes, "You owe me $20," and Mo hands him 10. He goes, "I only owe you 10 now." And then Larry goes, "You owe me $20," and he gives it to him. "Now you only owe me 10." And it goes around until Mo's holding the same $10 and everybody's paid up, but it's the same $10.
Yeah.
And I go, "Oh, that just explained what's happening."
Yes, and Susan is saying it's because of things also like NVIDIA is giving a bunch of money to OpenAI, and then OpenAI turning around and giving money to NVIDIA for chips, and like
Right. The same
also
thing with
overhead.
Oracle. Mhm.
And Amazon.
Yeah, and
Amazon's in
Amazon.
this game too,
Yeah.
because they just announced a $38 billion deal, I think it was, with OpenAI last week while we were in, like, right before, while we were in Vegas, or I don't know, it's a little fuzzy the last 2 weeks, but it just happened.
Yeah.
And the deal is Amazon investing in OpenAI, but the money is actually ours on the AWS servers.
Right.
So it's a shell game in a lot of ways.
Mhm.
And for those who don't know about The Big Short and this particular Charlie dude, he predicted and saw that the taking a bunch of crappy mortgages and putting them all together and calling it some like great financial instrument to invest in was going to be a house of cards,
Mhm.
because they weren't like there was rules about how those mortgages had to be packaged, and then they started packaging a bunch of subprime stuff, people who
Couldn't make their payments. Yeah.
did not make their payments. And I bought a house in that time period, and I got to tell you, it was awful. Like, I remember going and buying a house and like us having a budget, and then the loan officer being like,
Oh, Michael.
"Oh, I can get you Michael Burry is his name. Sorry, I keep calling him Charlie. He looks like a Charlie to me. Michael Burry. No, Amazon also has an investment with Anthropic, but they just announced an investment with OpenAI. You can double check the headlines. They're putting, and that's another thing that's a problem too. Everybody's investing in everybody.
Yeah. It's $1
there's
trillion
no
now
Yeah.
with OpenAI between NVIDIA, Oracle, AWS, everybody. It's $1 trillion.
But I was just going to say that the loan officer, we told them our budget was like 175, and he's like, "Well, I can get you 215." I mean, we were actively encouraged to become house poor, and we had to hold the line and be like, "No." Thankfully, we knew enough to say no, but I think a lot of people in that situation, they trust those professionals, thinking that they're going to be good and do good due diligence and everything like that, but they're just out for their commission. So
Right.
yeah.
That's all they care about. And I mean, if you've seen The Big Short, where they predicted the 2008 housing crash, Michael did, Christian Bale's character, then you kind of get that feeling, if you've watched that film, that they are like, "Oh, I'm just making commission after commission. I don't care that these are subprime or whatever." And so, and that's kind of what's happening now, in my opinion, is that it's shiny, it's new, and so they don't really care about the ramifications. They go, "Cool, this is a great deal, and here's more money, and let's just keep staying ahead of this. It won't pop."
Mhm.
But honestly, I mean, does anybody else remember HD DVDs versus Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Right. And this is another one of those scenarios that when the bubble pops, guys, there will be AIs that survive 100%. They're not going to go away. Some of them will. Some of them will go like HD DVD. And if you chose HD DVD and you had those, you lost your collection, because unless you had that original Xbox, you couldn't use it. But the good news is we're not necessarily buying it. We don't own it. We just pay a subscription. So we go, cool, I'm going to stop using Model X and I'll switch over to Model A that survived the bubble, and I'll use that now.
Yeah, and I think that that's an important thing that we teach at the Future Fiction Academy and at the 1111 Media Creator Academy, is that you need to know all the models. You need to know at least 4 or 5 models and be proficient at them, because you do not know which model is going to survive. You don't know which model is going to change at the last minute. So you don't want it to affect you when the music stops. You have a chair.
Exactly.
So if they pull your chair out, it's like, no, I can just sit in this one. I'm good.
And I mean, Skew Lights here said, I predicted Blu-ray at the time. That's great if you predict the right one. You're like, I'm already ahead of the game because I'm used to this model and I know it. But what if you do accidentally choose wrong? But the good news is again, like you said, Elizabeth, AI is real.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere. It's not like when the bubble pops, that AI is going to disappear and be put back in the box. It's going to continue on. It's just which ones are going to be the ones that continue on.
Right. And then there'll be conglomeration, because here's the thing: once one starts to fail, like, I'm not saying this is what's going to happen. This is an example. Let's say Anthropic doesn't make it. It's the smallest one out of OpenAI and Google. Let's say Anthropic doesn't make it. When Anthropic starts to go belly up, one of the bigs will buy Anthropic because they will want Anthropic's customers.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll just see consolidation. So that's why it's just important. And Sue says that's why playing with API keys is so important. Playing on open router is so important. Getting to know new models, getting to know some of these cheaper models. That's the other cool thing too. Don't sleep on the open source models and things like that, because we never know what regulations could come down the pipeline or what happens there, and models that you can run on your own computer and things like that. I think that that's also going to be the very near future, just to make sure that you always have access to it if you want it.
100%.
All right, Ben. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming. And it's great that you have that intro class for free now with coupon code Vegas. So they get the intro class completely free.
Completely free, Vegas, all caps.
And that was 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks or 3 weeks of material, the intro class?
2 weeks of material. Mm-hmm.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. And I don't know if you go through it, you have a similar thing like, oh, I don't know, this is boring. And then hopefully you have that aha moment.
I mean, yes, because I helped build the class at the Airbnb in August, and I was like, I hate this. I'm skipping steps. I messed up. I've got $80 worth of pancake videos. Okay, Ben, I give up. And he walked me back, and I learned the right way. And yes, do it the right way. It is the right way. It is hard for those of us who did not learn screenwriting and stuff. It feels like a lot of extra steps that I do not do with my books. But it is actually the right way to do it. So.
And you get some really cool cinematic results. And once you understand it, we've talked about this before. It's a new language. It's a different language. And once you learn it, it's something you're going to be able to use again, no matter which models survive. This will be useful no matter what. Yeah.
And there's a lot of opportunity for making AI video for other authors, for yourself, for marketing. I mean, these skills are being picked up in companies. We have had a number of Future Fiction Academy members, for example, over the years say, like, they learned AI with us. They have a day job that's completely different, but they were able to get a promotion and move up because they knew AI.
That's amazing. I mean, this is teaching new skill sets with what you guys do, with what we do. Mm-hmm. I think that it is really preparing people for the next wave of the workforce, and we're helping them prepare in these kind of unique ways.
All right. Well, everyone, I will see you for a quick after party. Ben, you're welcome to join us in the lab room. So we'll go to the lab room, and I'm gonna leave you. What song do we want to leave them with? I'm looking here.
I don't know. I don't see.
I don't know. I know. How about I think we'll do Magic in the Code. Not that one. Y.ai. We'll leave them with some what is the genre of music that Skrillex is?
Skrillex?
Yeah.
That's a great question. I don't listen to Skrillex.
Oh no, it's not ED. I mean, it is ED. It's electronic dance music, but it's
not
dubstep,
techno.
Dub.
Okay, dub. Okay.
Dubstep. So we'll leave you with some dubstep. I'll see you guys in the lab room. Your notes are in the description. The coupon codes on Ben is Vegas, and the coupon code on Future Fiction Academy is BF25. And we'll see you guys next Friday with more plans for what's happening over Thanksgiving.
Woot woot.
Thank you all.
Yeah. Yeah. First draft. Online. Press play. Blank page panic, not tonight. Blueprint loaded, plotline tight. Beat hits hard, cursor lights. 40 chapters, 2 hours right. Scene by scene, we lock it in. Hooks
so clean, they pull you in. Character drip, arcs on spin, turn the bass up, let's begin. Press star, watch the world appear, click once. Now the story's here, super fun, super easy, dear. Let the chorus make it clear. Plug the blueprint, let it fly. 40 chapters, 2 hours slides. Your first draft audio, fun and easy, watch it come alive. Write it faster than the night. Raise the rhythm, catch the light. Your first draft audio, turn the page while the bass bites. Ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it, got it, got it. Write it, write it, write it, write it, write it, write it. Blueprint, guide it, guide it. Authors in the booth with a plot that slaps. Beat sheet snapping like hi-hat claps. Stack those scenes like a DJ set. Clip at the end, say let's reset. Timeline tight, we never lag. Chapter by chapter, tag by tag. Cursor dancing in neon haze. 2-hour novel, hit that phase. Click sync, let the music stream. Easy mode, on your writing dream. Super fun, super clean, supreme. Say the name with me. Plug the blueprint, let it fly. 40 chapters, 2 hours slides. Your first draft out of out. Fun and easy, watch it come alive. Light it faster than the night. Raise the rhythm, catch the light. Your first draft out of out. Turn the page while the bass bites. Jump, 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 jump. I'll bring the beat, bring the plot. I set the place, I set the dots, load the plan, unlock the gate. 2-hour book, we don't be late. Blueprint, lock it, cursor, rock it, story, drop it, banger, drop it, right, write it on the fly. Watch the pages multiply. Fun and easy vibes. Plug the light storyline. Plug the blueprint, let it fly. 40 chapters, 2 hours fly. Your first draft out of here. Fun and easy, watch it come alive. Write it faster than the night. Read the rhythm, catch the light. Your first draft out of here. Turn the page while the bass bites. Draft out. Blueprinting. Stories out. 2 hours in. Lights out.
All right, that had like 10 more seconds. I was like, oh, I went too soon. Fine, we're just gonna end it easier. Earlier. Talking about a change. On my drive up, I turned on my Suno app and I listened to the songs that I've written with Suno on my drive.
You know, you're still alive.
Yes, I know. This is the last little wrap up thing. Like,
Oh.
really, like, yeah. But yeah, no, I have started listening to my own Suno music. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, talk about a really weird timeline.
You're like, I
And
am
I'm
pretty
like,
good
I
at
want to
this.
talk about this, and I'm in my feelings, and I want to talk about eating cereal for dinner. Yeah,
They're catchy. Sometimes they're really catchy.
yeah, that I like that song. That's a good pump me up song. Anyway, I'll see you guys all in the after party. Thanks again to Ben, and we'll see you guys in class. Okay.